Welcome back. Investment pledges worth billions of rands have been pouring in at the inaugural South African Investment Conference. In all, 10 companies have announced that they will be investing a total amount of over 130 billion rand into the South African economy over the next 5 years. Let's now get a wrap of today's proceedings from our business anchor, Arabile Gumede.
It's a conference that has been long heralded as one that would bring prosperity, hope, and a greater future for South Africa's investment future. How exactly that was planned? Well, the February State of the Nation address by President Cyril Ramaphosa did set out a plan, and now it is here. 290 billion rand brought forward through this investment conference 2018 by trying to accelerate economic growth by building partnerships. That was the banner. That was the theme of this investment conference. President Cyril Ramaphosa opened proceedings and made sure that a boisterous and very loud and victorious cry was heard, supplementing the issues of just understanding where South Africa stands. Yes, we've made mistakes, but we've also got a few triumphs, and a lot of where our best talents are certainly reign in the future of South Africa and not necessarily in the past. It does pull through a sentiment now where you will see South Africa's growth trajectory perhaps head in a different direction. 0.7% is the mark that we saw for South Africa's growth expectations for 2018. But I can tell you now that a lot of people are hoping that this money attained at this investment conference will take us a whole lot further. The strike is over, according to President Cyril Ramaphosa, and that is the investment strike. He believes that a lot more people will come to South Africa, believing that we are still the gateway to South Africa's growth, the gateway to an economic prosperity that will fulfill the needs of not just the investment community, but certainly everyday South Africans as well. The companies that have been brought here have certainly been able to build and bring forth a whole lot more that will help the nation. The likes of Anglo American, the likes of Naspers, the likes of Mara Group, all of those have come forward and decided that they will be collectively able to help South Africa bring itself forward and aim for a whole lot more. Where exactly it takes us is going to be of keen interest. Yes, implementation is going to be the key. Yes, we will speak about the things like spectrum and where exactly the likes of Eskom sit with their energy plans. But this is the start of it, and this is where we will unpack the situation a whole lot further. Where we will be in the next few years, we will certainly find out, but we're certainly steamrolling ahead to President Cyril Ramaphosa's $100 billion mark. This is where he has set it forth, and even though the African Investment Summit is set to arrive very soon, this is certainly where the start has begun for that prospect. Yes, this is Sandton Convention Center, and a whole host of deals, arguments, communication, and a whole lot more offerings have been put on the table. But firmly we can say the commitment is here, and we will continue to unravel just how that is working. That is how the Investment Summit ends, and we will continue to unpack the economic story for you and follow just how the investments put forward here are helping everyday South Africans. My name is Arabile Gumede at the Investment Summit at Sandton Convention Center.